Hey folks, welcome back to some more Senran Kagura Burst! On our last episode, we got to see a little bit of Curia's backstory. We also saw Katsu doing some training, and Yaku cheered up Hibari with a wee friendly duel. So, with that sweet tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth. Alrighty, so what's next on our agenda? Oh, some Hebijo, huh? Any of the named gals? No, it's just some goons. But it does allow us to play as anyone. And I think, seeing as how we're on her already, I'll be playing as some more Asuka because she is quite the fun gal to play as. Anywho, students from Hebijo Academy are attacking us. They are still evil shinobi, so show them the results of your training. Oh, we shall! The sword's tip paints a straight line of silver. The sword I wield is a blade of superlative quality, an heirloom passed down in my family named Hien, the Flying Swallow. I bear the weight of its long history. I return Hien to its sheath and let out a breath. I feel that my swing is turning lackluster. My endless training is beginning to tire me. I cannot afford to cut corners in dealing with the Hebijo. However, pushing myself when I am not at my best will avail me nothing. Indeed, it will only cause harm. I return to the ninja room and quietly sit. I focus on settling my thoughts and breathing, then see to maintaining Hien. Yeah, you gotta take care of your blades! I lay Hien down and bow before it, then undo the rivet on the hilt to remove the hilt itself. I use paper and wipe the blade clean of oil and dirt a dozen times, from the metal collar at the hilt to the very tip. The proper care of a Japanese sword as an act of respect for one's ancestors, as well as a means of sharpening the mind. It is a rhythmic form of repetition that must be done with exquisite care, no matter how tired one may be. As I finish, Asuka and my other friends arrive. Hello, you bunch! We exchange a friendly good morning, and a lively conversation begins. Through the rigorous training that shortly follows, Asuka never once loses her bright and cheerful expression. In all honesty, her strength of will surprises me. No matter the pain or difficulty she faces, she greets it all with a smile. That is no mean feat, however it might sound. As class representative, I take great pains to keep my classmates organized. But Asuka seems to accomplish the same task without even thinking about it, and always with her trademark cheerfulness. It causes me to wonder if perhaps she might not be a better fit to lead the class than I. No, I don't really see her as a leader kind of person. As I lose myself in my thoughts, Master Carrier walks into the classroom. Like, don't get me wrong, Asuka's really good at bringing them together, and she bounces off very well when it comes to characters and conversations and whatnot, but Ikaruga's just way more organized. Predictably, Katsuragi raises her voice to complain. Master lets out a sigh. Katsuragi reluctantly gives assent. Then Hibari decides to speak.
お前たちにどんなものが継承されているのか、それを把握してもらいたい。
Interesting!
でも、どこまで書けばいいんですか?
Asuka raises her hands.
最古の忍びからお前らに至るまでを一本線で書けばいい。
Oh my.
はーい、了解です。
With that, Asuka leans forward and quickly puts pencil to paper. And just as quickly, she puts her pencil down and smiles jubilantly.
はい、できました。
Wait, really? It's a family tree of 3 generations. Her grandfather, mother, and herself. Wait, what about her grandmother, though? Her grandfather, Hanzo, is a famous shinobi. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, her grandmother's also one.
私の家系はじっちゃんとお母さんが忍びです。お父さんは一般の人なので、私が忍びになるのはちょっと反対しているんですけど、でも私はじっちゃんみたいな強い忍びになりたいんです。
Katsuragi and Yagyu both write in silence. Well, I'm very curious about Yagyu, actually.
数えきれないよ。めんどくさいよ。
Moans Hibari in typical bratty fashion. She comes from a long line of shinobi. Given the sheer number of ancestors, I imagine it would be difficult to write it all down.
どうした、イカルガ。手が止まっているぞ。
Master Carrier peers intensely at my hands. I've stopped working just when my family tree is almost finished.
すみません。すぐに取り掛かります。
When I think of my family, my thoughts invariably drift to my older brother. He is studying business management, following in the footsteps of father. In truth, however, he wished to become shinobi. Yeah, he did. I finished the family tree by writing my own name. It's simply a straight line, from the head of the family to me. My brother's name is not included. Wait, why? My name is where his would have been. Fair enough. Time has still not made it any less of a burden to bear, and my eyes begin to well.
あれ、イカルガさん、どうしたの?
Asuka has noticed my predicament.
なんでもありませんわ。
I force a smile. Oh gosh dang it, Ikaruga. In such situations, I can smile with little effort. Yeah, you're putting on a face! Lunchtime. There's a pleasant breeze, so we decide to eat outside. We spread a mat underneath a tree and set up a picnic. Yagyu immediately begins eating her dried squid.
またスルメ食べてる。スルメをバカにするな。
As I listen to Hibari and Yagyu's exchange, I spread out a multi-course meal.
私としたことが。
I realize that I haven't yet set out the tea. Oh no, you need your bevy! I decide to go prepare some.
すぐに戻りますね。
I go to retrieve the Japanese tea set from the ninja room. When I get there, I sense a presence.
誰?
I take a shuriken in hand, and moments later, a man carelessly appears before me.
おいおい、物騒だな。
It's my older brother! It is! Oh, I remember you! Hello! I can't see the back of your head, though, or your face for that matter, but yeah, it's definitely him. His hair is unkempt, and his skin sickly pale. In the short time since I last saw him, He's come to... Okay, talk over me, why don't you? Anyway, he's come to look very unhealthy. He holds Hien in his hand.
お兄様ヒエンをどうなさるのですか
Oh, you know, taking what's rightfully his, of course. He says, wearing a cynical smile.
これは俺のものだ。どうしようと俺の勝手だ。
違います。それは私がお父様とお母様と。
That's as far as I get before I think better of it and close my mouth.
お父様とお母様からよくもまあ抜け抜けと。
His eyes darken with hatred. I find myself unable to meet his gaze.
ああ、そうだよ。俺には飛燕を使いこなせないさ。だけど、これは我が家に伝わる宝刀なんだ。血の繋がらない他人が持ってちゃいけないもんなんだよ。
His scathing remark cuts to the bone. Well, you know, you can always just inject a little bit of your own blood, right? Hopefully with no repercussions, but it's something you can do. We can rearrange it. He's right. Of course he is. I'm not father and mother's child by birth. No, you were adopted. I was adopted to succeed them in the path of the shinobi. He glares at me, grinding his teeth in anger. On the surface, a wealthy family, beneath, shinobi. Father had one child, and his future as shinobi seemed assured. Indeed, my brother had even wanted it. But Murasame failed the Hanzō entrance exam. Unfortunately, he had no aptitude for being shinobi. He held Hien in his hand. When father heard of a distant relative who was unusually fleet of foot, he was quick to begin adoption proceedings. Perhaps if I weren't around, father wouldn't have considered adoption, and Murasame wouldn't have been hurt. Yeah, but that's a coulda, woulda, shoulda situation. Thus, my sorrow when looking at my family tree. It doesn't have my brother's name, as it ought. Instead, there is my name, which doesn't belong. Oh, don't say that! I am deeply sorry for the pain this has caused him. If it would help, I would prostrate myself before him and apologize any number of times. But the passing down of Hien is another matter. Mother and father expressly told me, do not give Hien to anyone else. I say, my voice lined with frost. Hien is already in my hand before Murasame can finish his boastful command. He shakes his head in confusion and gapes as he realizes what just transpired. His face is a bright red as he takes out a chain sickle from his breast pocket. Also, get some soap with that, sir. He begins swinging the chain and advances on me. The weighted chain flies out and wraps around my body. What my brother thought was me was actually an afterimage left behind by my swift movement. I pull a rope that hangs from the ceiling. The floorboards beneath Murasami drop open. Oh, a trapdoor! This very simple trap will lead him directly to the shop's district. Even he should have no difficulty getting out. I hear a voice cursing from the bottom of the hole. I pull the rope a second time and the floorboards close, reverting to their normal pattern. I clench Hien tightly in my hand as a weighty wetness builds along my eyes. At the sound of Asuka's voice, I snap back to reality. Oh, you know, we just had a wee bit of an emotional moment with our brother. It's okay otherwise, though. I surreptitiously wipe the tears before they can even fall, so as not to be noticed. She's brought her own family tree from her desk. It's not simply a family tree. It includes everyone in the shinobi class across a straight line, listed as a family. Oh, Asuka, you're such a sweetheart. Myself as the mother, Katsuragi as the father. Oh, that's so fitting. Then Asuka, Yaku, and Hibari as the children. I stare at the family tree as my vision blurs once again. I love that my name is listed here. In my shinobi class, I have another family. This time, the tears begin to flood generously down my cheeks. Oh, Asuka, they're tears of joy! I no longer feel the need to hide them like before. Asuka looks quite flustered. I make no move to wipe my face. Instead, I smile broadly. Aww. At my expression of gratitude, Asuka simply looks at me in absolute bewilderment. Hey, we're back to the free tea! But oh my gosh, that was such a treat though! Not only did we get a bit of Ikaruga's backstory, we got some more of that chipperness from Asuka. What a jolly lass indeed. Well, it depends on what you perceive as powerful. I mean, they could want to become financially powerful. Or maybe they just want to beat up everybody. I think it's more so the latter. Well, speaking of Homura, huh?
おとなしく超秘伝忍法書をよこせ。さもなくば校内にいる生徒は皆殺しだ。
Well, it wouldn't be a super secret if we knew its location! Like, the exact part of where it's at in the school.
関係ない人たちまで巻き込むの？どうしてそんな汚いことを？
汚い。当たり前だろ。忍びっていうのは汚いことをするもんさ。
By technicality, some of them are, yes.
違う。そんなの忍びの道じゃない。
だったら忍びの道ってのは何なんだ？
それは私にもまだよくわからないんだけど。今はわからなくてもいつかちゃんと言えるようになるから。
Oh, yes, very convincing.
言えるようになんてならないね。なぜならお前はここで死ぬんだから。さっきから感じているだろう。部下たちの気配を。
どうする？どうしたらいいの？アスカさん。
一人対大勢ってのは感心しないね。
みんな来てくれたんだね。よーし、やるよ。
Let's indeed! Oh, please tell me we get a round 2 of Homura as well. That would be fantastic! But these ninjas shall suffice, because they're a nice wee change from all of the delinquents that we fought thus far, and I am just getting staggered to heck and back. Oh man. Tis not a good start, but at least we can already transform. You can skip it! Whoops-a-daisy! I didn't realize you could do that! And here I've been watching it this entire time whenever I've been doing some missions off screen. Granted, that one's completely accidental, but it is what it is. I guess I should just expect that though, because it's been like that for all the other games. Yeah, I just was expecting it to be the attack button. Normally that's like start or something. Well, let's just massacre all of these Hebijo students. I mean, some of them might not even have families to return to anyway, for all we know. What a thing to say. I apologize for saying such a thing. Holy moly! No, no. That was unbecoming of me. Oh, God. Well, I mean, I was only jesting, okay? Oh, gosh. I mean, it's not like I haven't had a recent occurrence of such a thing. Knock, knock, knock. But I digress. Let's move on from such darkness. And we'll get back to the brightness. Because, I mean, we are playing as a bundle of energy that is Asuka. So, we may as well stay in such a state. Also, do I have any new techniques, actually? As I'm continuously button mashing my way through all of these lassies. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Ow! No, I don't have anything new. Oh, I might have. Can I still get staggered? You little flanker. Flanker shanker. Do any of these even shank, actually? Or are they all just breathing fire, poison, and whatever? My wares! Rid mother truck, ain't ya? I mean, I welcome the sight, but still. Ain't all for it. I'd much rather Asuka's outfit be intact. As I continue to frantically button mash anyway. I'm just a wee tad rusty, honestly. It's been a wee while. Oh! By that I mean about a day, actually. Hey! I have to come up with an excuse. Of course I do. Come on. Oh! No boss! least us losing a wee bit of clothing is fitting, and hey, I still got an A rank. I'll take it. Can we dig a few times? What? Oh, not bad. A couple of times, in fact. Wait. Hold the phone. Aerial ninja arts? These were a thing in the past. Can we have them back in the present, please? After a shinobi transformation or while frantic, jump and press L+Y when the ninja art gauge is full. I'm curious as to how that's gonna look. Oh, a new term to the glossary? And that was that, I suppose.
お前たちなかなかやるじゃないか。どうだ？ヘビジョ対ハンゾー1対1でやらないか？
Challenge accepted. Well, you on Homura, of course.
ああ、アスカはもちろん私とだ。
I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way.
わかった。いいよ。
どうせならもっと広い場所で戦おうじゃないか。お前たちもその方がいいだろう。校内の生徒を気にしなくて済むだろうし。
Aye, so we can go all out.
それじゃあどこで戦うの？
とりあえずこれを読め。
私たちのそれぞれ行くべき場所が書いてある。これは行くしかないよね。
Hopefully there won't be an ambush lying in wait, though. As that would be most unfortunate. And well, we gotta save, of course. Oh, are we gonna get to fight Homura next? Then again, we have fought her recently. I guess we'll just have to see. Huh. I mean, it might just be some more goons. As we did beat up a bunch of them. Whoa, what a treat. Ikaruga versus Yomi? Oh, please. A summon from a Hebijo student. Your opponent's a Hebijo. It won't likely be one-on-one. Don't drop your guard, Ikaruga. Oh, we won't against Little Miss Beansprouts. Ikuzo!
どこにいるのですか？要望通りに来ましたが。
これは財閥のお嬢様。こんな殺風景な場所にお呼びして申し訳ありません。
Oh, no worries.
確かにそうですね。
そんなに警戒なさらずに罠などはございませんから。
そう。
それにしても綺麗なお洋服、とっても綺麗。お母様やお父様が買ってくれるのですか？
何が言いたいのですか？
愛情をいっぱいいただいて育ったんでしょうね。ぬくぬくとぬくぬくとぬくぬくと何不自由なく暖かく。
Someone has a grudge.
だったら何だというのですか？早く要件を言いなさい。
大変申し上げにくいのですが、お嬢様にはここで死んでいただきます。ゴツゴツとした寂しい石切り場で最後の時を迎えるのは不本意でしょうが、学校の命令は絶対なのです。
Oh, I'm sure it is.
わかりました。それならば。
We just have to cut our way through and preferably not die.
怒りが正義のために前忍びましょう。
I'm taking Yomi's sass, though. Dang, she was not as bright-eyed as she normally is. So interesting, though, to me. I mean, come on, I gotta see this new side to some of the characters because, well, I guess it's not so much new. It's more like, well, how they were in the past, but even then. Like, that's why I was so excited getting to see Yomi, because I was just curious as to how she was, because we did get to see a brief amount of it and some of the more recent titles. But we didn't get to really see, like, her first confrontation. Also, let's not skip this time, because that'd be most preferable. Although I'm not a fan of Ikaruga's gameplay, but I'll have to suffice. I mean, maybe I'll brighten up to it. Although I would like an aerial ninja Arcus too. We don't have one for you as well, right? No, that was only for Asuka. Let's just double check, eh? It could have been a random universal unlock. Plus, if this is mode 1, I would have seen mode 2. Because maybe it'll be similar to wine. Well, no nowadays, but, bro, I mean, mode 2 might just be in the air. Or maybe that's mode 3. Or maybe it's not even a mode. I don't know. Still, this move's really nice for clearing out all these weenies. Actually, what's my tech again? Okay. We have a little bit more branching out than Asuka, but still mostly the same. I mean, we can kick him. Oh, we actually have a full heavy combo, don't we? Yeah, we do. Asuka didn't have one of these, right? I mean, if only we could branch these out to the Y moves, though. Oh, we got a bit of a juggle. Not bad, not bad. Why don't shank me from behind, lady? Actually, our duds are about to have a layer torn off. We need to reinforce these threads with something. I mean, this is a military outfit, and it's probably quite expensive. Probably some top quality stuff. Oh. Is it time for some Yomi? Really? But what if I Yomi? You could just knock her out. I mean, I would think otherwise. I guess we really are gonna have a throwdown, huh? I mean, it's not like it was teasing us or anything. And as per tradition, Yomi had some funky beats! Yes! Oh! This has to be every... I am not amused. This is supposed to be a one-on-one! Oh my gosh, she does a lot of damage! Okay, let's get some... Oh gosh, if she hits us hard though, then we may just actually lose this. We have to be a bit careful. Is there any healing items? Oh no, he leveled up. Okay, good. That was a nice fallback plan. She can charge up her shots! Oh no! At least we hit with this. She has a lot of health though. Oh my lordy. I'm just glad we're not frantic. At least the difficulty went up. Then again, Yomi's been, by tradition, a heavy hit that. Wait, not even heavy attacks go through guard. How do we even get past guard? Because we can't even guard ourselves. Okay, we'll just do this. Wait, this is so poorly done. Wait, is that healing item? Oi. No, that's ninja energy. Okay. I mean, I guess it kind of looked like... She has free health bars! What is this? Okay, we got her in a jungle. Nice. Alright. Okay, I was able to turn around. Nice. Let's just retreat for now. Any more items? Okay. That's HP energy already. I guess we should save that. Okay, let's just turn around. Hey, some players! Oh! My lordy! Cease and desist! Oh, now we're really squished though, right? Because our defense is real low. Come! Oh, she's using her limit break! Oh, that's not very fair! We can't block! I mean, we could try and dodge. We'll just do a bit of a juggle though. Oh, come on! Come on! Yes! There's not even there. XP! What? Oh, but that's useful because we can level up. Come on! Oh! Let's go, Yomi! We're gonna take it for a ride! Oh! Yes! I did that. I did not deserve that rank, but I'll take it. Oh, that was actually quite fun. I mean, I did poorly. But it's good to see that the bosses now deal damage, because before they were just kind of doing nothing. Oh, your affinity for Yang has awakened the Yang attribute? Well, it will take effect when you perform a shinobi transformation. That tells me practically nothing. Like, what is the Yang attribute? I don't know. Well, we got a new title, a new music track, a new term, another term, and nothing else. We won't be blowing your house down, though. I mean, you might not even have one. Oh, of course, it's one of these again. I didn't actually feel it, of course. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Well, you do have a Buster Sword, ma'am. But you didn't slay her! What? More importantly, what kind of saying is that? I know it's very Yomi, but... Yomi. Well, I'm looking forward to what's going to happen next, though. But I also think that this is going to be a good ending point. So, anyway, folks, thank y'all for watching this episode of Senran Kagura Burst, and I'll see you next time with some more Life in Hometown, of course. I almost forgot that part. Ta-ta for now.